This next exercise is a decline sit-up. Decline sit-up works the upper portion of the abdominal wall. The piece of equipment we're using is fairly basic. It's a great design. It doesn't have any adjustments that you got to take care of. So what you do is you just come on to the equipment. Pads will be against the tops of your feet. You can choose a variation of arm placement. The only thing you don't want to do is pull on your neck when you're doing a crunch or a sit-up. So get in position, come on down, start working through your set. Let's get to the end of your set, back to resting position, and then just go ahead and step off the equipment. This is our ab coaster. This guy, of course, is how it sounds. It's used to train the abdominal wall. Now we have two bars here on the side where you can add weight, but I would highly recommend starting without the weight, getting the form down right, and then adding weight to it. So what you do is you come up, just kneel onto the board, get your arms into the little elbow rest here, and what you want to do is, with keeping your abs tight through the entire motion, come up and down. Now, at times you'll see people jumping on one of these ab coasters, and they'll just kind of sit down into it like this, and they're just gliding. It's not going to do a whole lot for the person, just kind of rocking back and forth. Once again, you want to have your abs nice and tight the whole time. You want to focus on dragging this guy up, getting a nice flex, and then coming down. So this is one of our pieces of equipment that has a couple different functions on it. One of the functions I'm going to start with is what's commonly called a king's chair. Now, the king's chair is this portion where you have your elbow pads here, the first two handles. What this would be used for is the abdominal wall once again. You just step up on here, get into position, and then you just raise your legs up. Many variations once again. Hit your corners, tops. If you're brand new to a king's chair, tucks are really nice. The other thing you can use this for is dips. So these two rails here, you would step up into the piece of equipment. This is going to be a little more of an advanced movement. I wouldn't try this right off the bat if you're brand new to the gym. You're going to want to start over on like a tricep dip machine. Build up a little strength first, because this is going full body weight when you get to these. But you would come in, you grab your handles, come on up. Some people like to keep their feet together, some like to cross them up. But then you just go right into dip. When you're done, you can stand on these two little rails, step back down, and you're all set. This is another one of our ab benches. This particular ab bench has two different hand holds that you can utilize. One is on the lower end. You just come on into the machine, place your arms against the pads. You can do a variation of abdominal exercises. Okay? So that's a lower hold. You also have your upper hold up here. Kind of stretches you out a little bit more. Bring your legs up. Like I say, whichever one of the exercises you want to utilize that day. It also has an adjustment that will allow this to go flatter or steeper. And the little adjuster is down here on the bottom of the bench. So next, we're going to go through a machine that is used for torso rotation. This machine will work the external obliques and the lower part of the abdominals. The reps kind of through your body, kind of like little, it almost looks like a little internal weight belt as well. So to begin with, what you do is make sure that you're rotated all the way to one side, drop your little selector there, and then you just kneel down into the piece of equipment. These pads need to hit you right about in between the deltoid and the pec, kind of right here in the armpit. And you just squeeze them into your body and then rotate. Now, once you've completed your reps, yeah, we'll say 12 reps, what you do then is you lift your little selector here, you rotate the base, and then you enter it from the other side. And once again, just repeat, squeeze the pads in by your arms, rotate until you come to a stop, get your 12 reps or whatever your rep range that you're using is, and then you're set. Now, for the selector itself, this little guy adjusts as well. The pads go down or up, okay? And what you want to do is, like say, you want to adjust this for your particular height, so it hits you right between the chest and the shoulder, right in the armpit area. On this stack, of course, you have two selectors here, one pin, one dial, so you can go up in 5-pound increments or a little bit higher on the stack there. So quite a bit you can do with this one. One other little tip on this is you want to make sure that you stay nice and upright. When you're doing torso rotations, you definitely don't want to be doing this because that can definitely cause some damage. So nice and upright. Like say, this one is 2-directional. And once again, just make sure your pads are hitting you right between the pec and the shoulder. This is another one of our decline benches. And this one's a little bit larger. The way it adjusts is it has a little lever here down toward the base. So you can go steeper or shallower depending on what you're doing, of course on your intensity level. But what you do is you grab the handle here, step over it, take one foot up into the little pads here, other foot, get them nice and situated, and then get your hands in place. Start into your sets. Once you're done with your reps there, go ahead and just grab hold of the handle again, stand up, ready to take a little breather.